Andy Hall, the photographer, and I travelled across southern Sindh in mid-January and came across the strangest things, often enshrouded in this deep, cold mist which seemed to have risen from the floodwaters that still lay across an amazing amount of land, given that the floods happened essentially 6 months ago. This man here, Mumtaz Ali, we met one morning. We were just going along a causeway and he'd caught a fish, and he was very happy about it. But he caught a fish out of his wheat fields. This is a man who's forced to become a fisherman because the fields he's planted and his father's planted before him are still covered in water 6 months after the flood. And he was catching the fish which had come down the river in the floods in August, but he wasn't making enough money to feed his family. He said he made about £2 a day, which he had to share with between five families. But he was catching fish. Here we're in the Hyderabad camp. We went to talk to mothers and children and find out what sort of problems they were encountering. Hard for women in Sindh. I mean, not least it was very difficult for us to talk to many of them because generally the culture there demands that they are hidden away when male strangers appear. And one of the worrying things, particularly in the villages, is that malnutrition levels are rising fast among children. They've left the camps, and in the villages no one clearly has been able to harvest virtually anything since the floods came 6 months ago. And reportedly severe malnutrition levels were up to 10 or 20% among the children in the villages. I think it gives you an idea, this shot, of just how devastating the flood is. In Dadu, in central Sindh, where we were, they were hit by 3 different waves of floods over 3 weeks from different directions. People were calling it the slow tsunami, which I think sums it up quite well, because you'd see huge buildings, well built of brick, like this one here, completely crumbled, pushed into the water, and gave you some idea just of the violence of what hit these 20 million people in total in August and early September.